What's up everyone, and welcome to Gwen Skin, the channel that's powered by ingredients and skincare and where we get to the naked truth of what those ingredients do. Before we fully dive into this, there are a couple things I do want to disclose with you guys. My name is Guinevere and I am a licensed esthetician in California. And no, I am not naked, nor will I ever be. It's just I personally cannot lie to you when I am naked, so I just simulate nudity. That's all. If you're someone like me, then you absolutely love skincare, but you hate paying an arm and a leg to get the damn skincare that you need to maintain the overall health of your skin. So I thought it would be a really good idea to start a whole new series that focuses on skincare under a dollar amount for each individual skin type. Today's video is going to be focusing on skincare for normal skin under $15. So let's get into it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so we can keep learning about our skin and different ingredients together. Normal skin is characterized as being literally perfect. This skin type does not suffer from excessive oil production, they do not suffer from dryness, they do not really suffer even from acne. And if they do happen to get acne, it's more of like a pimple here or there from like your hormonal phases or whatever. But pretty much this skin type is characterized as being perfect, and it's kind of the ideal skin type that all of us really want to work towards. Here's what you don't know about normal skin. Even though normal skin is characterized as being perfect, that does not mean that normal skin is immune to inflammation and free radical damage. Hell, that doesn't even mean that it's actually immune to dark spots. Normal skin can develop dark spots and also develop sensitive skin conditions that are caused from free radical damage in the environment. Even though a normal skin type is going to be a lot less problematic than majority of other skin types, that does not mean that normal skin types cannot and should not be using ingredients in their skincare that are actually going to help with nourishing the skin. Your skin goes through a physical chemistry change every 7 years. So even though you may have a normal skin type right now, that does not mean that you will have one in 7 years from now. So it's still very important to pay attention to what kind of ingredients are going onto your skin and maintaining the health that your skin currently has so that in the future you still have less problems. So without further ado, here are my professionally recommended products under $15 for normal skin types. The first step in almost any skincare regimen is going to be to wash your face, which means that you have to use some kind of skin cleanser in order to wash your skin. Now, I think that we've all spoken to somebody at some point who has a normal skin type and their skin looks great. So we ask them, hey, your skin looks awesome. What are you using? And they say, I use a bar of soap. Please don't use that. Please, just even if you do have a normal skin type, don't use a bar of soap. There's literally too many skin cleansers out there for you to choose a bar of soap that won't really do much for your skin other than, I don't know, I guess coat it with some detergents. When choosing skincare for those who have a more normal skin type, it's very important to, again, focus on nourishing the skin rather than truly treating some kind of problem that really isn't there just yet. My professional recommendation for those with more normal skin types is going to be the DermaE Soothing Cleanser. Allantoin is an antioxidant that helps to soothe the skin as well as reduce certain acne-forming bacteria in the skin. Green tea is an antioxidant that helps to relieve inflammation in the skin. And aloe vera is an antioxidant and an antibacterial that soothes the skin and also softens the skin. Toners are, well, how can I say this? They are widely misconceived. There is a lot of misconceptions out there when it comes to toners and what their actual purpose is. So with a toner, the real purpose of a toner is to re-cleanse the skin after you've just cleansed it, and it also helps the absorption rate and penetration rate of your other products. For a toner under 15 bucks, my professional recommendation is the Heritage Store Rosewater Toner. The key ingredients that make this toner so great is glycerin, aloe, and 2 different types of hyaluronic acid. Aloe is an antioxidant and antibacterial that has the ability to soothe the skin as well as soften the skin. Glycerin is able to pass through the water channels in the skin, which means it's able to fuel and store hydration in the skin cells to provide for longer term hydration. Sodium hyaluronic is a derivative of hyaluronic acid, which is able to hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water and has a lower molecular weight, which means that it's able to penetrate deeper into the epidermal layers of the skin and then drag that moisture from the dermal layers up to the epidermis to provide for for long-term hydration. Sodium PCA is a hyaluronic acid derivative that holds up to 250 times its weight in water. Serums. Serums are probably the most important part of your skincare regimen. The reason why is because they have a better absorption rate and penetration rate than, say, your moisturizer does, which means that they're going to do the most work for your skin and provide different results than, say, your moisturizer would. When choosing serums for those with a more normal skin type, it's important to look for humectants and antioxidants. Antioxidants to help protect the skin from free radical damage that would otherwise create inflammation or create sensitive skin conditions. And humectants are going to bind water to the skin, which is going to keep it hydrated for longer because the skin loses a significant amount of water per day, though we may not realize it. So the first serum that I would professionally recommend for those with a more normal skin type is going to be the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. The key ingredients for this certain serum is going to be sodium hyaluronate and panthenol. Sodium hyaluronate is a derivative of hyaluronic acid. This certain kind of hyaluronic acid has the ability to hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. Woo, ain't that crazy? But on top of all of that, it also has a lower molecular weight than any of the other hyaluronic acids, so that means that it's going to be able to penetrate deeper into the epidermal layers of the skin and then drag moisture up from the dermal layers of the skin to provide for longer hydration. And panthenol is an antioxidant that helps to protect the skin against free radical damage. My second choice for a serum for those with more normal skin types, though not my least favorite serum, is going to be the artnaturals Vitamin C Serum. The key ingredients that make this serum so great are going to be aloe, glycerin, vitamin C, and sodium hyaluronate. Aloe is an antioxidant and antibacterial that has the ability to soothe the skin as well as soften the skin. Glycerin is able to pass through the water channels in the skin, which means it's able to fuel and store hydration in the skin cells to provide for longer term hydration. Sodium hyaluronate, which we just mentioned, is a derivative of hyaluronic acid, which is able to hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water and has a lower molecular weight, which means that it's able to penetrate deeper into the epidermal layers of the skin and then drag that moisture from the dermal layers up to the epidermis. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that has the ability to reduce dark spots, brighten the skin, and also prevent the early signs of wrinkles, because we all love those. One thing I do want to note is that there actually is a rule when it comes to applying serums. So when it comes to applying serums, you first want to apply the serum that more so closely resembles water. As an example, if you happen to have a hyaluronic acid serum that looks damn near like water and even has a consistency that's probably a smidge bit even thicker than water, that is this first serum that you want to apply. The reason why is because the body itself is about 70% water, I believe. So that means that whenever you're eating something, drinking something, putting anything on topically, your skin is looking for the water first. Moisturizers are a staple in skincare. If you do not have a moisturizer, you're seriously doing an injustice to your skin. I don't care what kind of skin type you have. I don't care if you have oily skin, acne-prone skin, sensitive skin, you need a moisturizer. Now there's some people who have come to me and said, oh, I just don't use a moisturizer because moisturizers make me look oily, or they make me look greasy, or they make me look this, they make me look that. The kind of moisturizer that you're using then is just not the right type for your skin type. Realistically, our skin is losing up to 300 to 400 milliliters of water per day. That's something that you're not paying attention to because you're not even really noticing it. So what a moisturizer does for your skin is it actually helps to seal in all of the moisture that you currently have, as well as provide a little bit more throughout the day. Now, if you're using a serum that's underneath that moisturizer, your skin will thank you, your skin will jump in joy and say, oh my God, I'm so happy to have all of this water. And that's because, again, your body is about 70% water, so your skin is constantly grabbing and grasping at water to make sure that it's able to hydrate itself. My professional recommendation for a moisturizer for those with more normal skin is going to be the Cetaphil Daily Hydrating Lotion. The key ingredients that make this moisturizer so great are going to be urea, glycerin, and 2 different types of hyaluronic acid, sodium PCA and hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid. Urea is a humectant that is able to soothe stressed and inflamed skin. Glycerin is another humectant that we've already talked about that is able to pass through the water channels in the skin cells to provide and fuel the skin cells with hydration. Sodium PCA is a hyaluronic acid derivative that holds up to 250 times its weight in water. And hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid is a hyaluronic acid derivative that has been chemically chopped up and mixed with water and can also hold 1,000 times its weight in water. And I know that y'all did not think that I was gonna leave you guys without having a sunscreen up in there, because sunscreen is the most important above everything else that we've just talked about in the skincare regimen. The reason why is because sunscreen is going to help protect your skin from the sun, which is going to provide the most amount of radiation damage. My professional recommendation for a great sunscreen is going to be Alba Botanica Very Emollient Mineral Sunscreen. The key ingredients that make this sunscreen so awesome are going to be aloe, shea, and titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Zinc oxide and titanium dioxide are two different minerals that just naturally occur in the earth. With this blended together, there is a lesser possibility of applying this sunscreen and having that white cast or weird film that can happen with certain people of different skin tones when using a mineral sunscreen. Even though normal skin is characterized as being perfect, don't let that fool you. Just because your skin may be normal doesn't mean that your physical chemistry is going to remain the same kind of normal that it will in 10 years. If the video did happen to go a little too fast for you guys, do check my description box, as I will be laying out and numbering each individual product and why they're so amazing with the different ingredients that I had just talked about. Do follow me on Instagram, as I am constantly talking about different skin conditions and different ingredients, different classifications of different chemicals, and their main functions in our skin. To the point where it's like, do I even speak English anymore, or do I just mainly speak skincare? Because I'm pretty sure I just speak skincare. Do press that like and subscribe button so that we can keep learning about our skin and different ingredients together. And until next time, I will see you in the fab lane.